Last video we were able to get 6,000 more comments than usual. Half were definitely not mine. Um, and we had a special request from this guy, CM, because I don't know how to say your name. This was actually a really hard tutorial to make because there's not really much in a tutorial like this, especially when I'm using like assets from online instead of creating my own. So I really couldn't like make my own, especially when there's not that many tutorials on YouTube or like anything I could find online creating like their own. So here is my example. Obviously my video wasn't that perfect, but I do recommend watching this video or here. Basically they add more effects to their video that makes it sell the effect if that's what you're looking for. But in this video there are some stuff that I think people would be interested in, and maybe you as well. So let's just get right into it. Alright, for the start of this tutorial I will be turning my day clips into night clips, because when I was recording, I realized that my phone couldn't handle dark shots and it just came out blurry, just like in this video right here. So I don't want to deal with that. So instead I decided to record in broad daylight. As you can see, there's a scene with the airplane and then the one with the actual nuke. But with the night noise I did end up using the sound itself. But if you do have a good camera and you can record at night, then you can just skip this process. But this is for those who are curious or maybe just can't afford a camera and want to do the same thing. So to start, we're gonna want to get 2 reference images, or maybe 3. I got mine from Google, and then what you're gonna want to do is head into the color section, and then we're just gonna go on the clip that you want to change, and then on the reference image you're gonna right click, and then you're just gonna shot match to this clip. As you can see, it completely changed the tone of the whole video and it made it darker. Obviously this isn't perfect, but that's what I went for in this video. And the same reference image didn't work for the other clip, so I decided just to get a different reference image and just did the same thing. Now with the scene with the airplane, I would recommend actually recording a plane instead of doing what I did, but I was doing just to save time because I couldn't see an airplane flying past my house. But here all I did was darken the plane. I just found one from YouTube, just a green screen version. And if you want it, just ask me in the comments. And then I just added black bars and then the nuke dropping, which will be part of these videos that I will link in the description below. Now for the actual nuke scene, there are many ways you can go about this. You can find some free assets on Google or paid ones that can look really good and match your video like exactly, but I went the cheap and easy route, which just screen recorded a clip from YouTube. So all we're gonna do here is just place our clip on top of our actual footage. And to remove the green screen, we're gonna head into Fusion. The easiest way to remove the green screen is just apply a 3D keyer and just press this image right here and just click on the green. And as you can see, it didn't take away the green immediately. So all we're gonna do is just bring down the dispel and that should fix it. But if it didn't, there are other options here that you can play around with and actually fix the green screen issue. And as you can see, my nuke is still in front of my actual footage. So to fix this, I'm gonna just copy and paste my footage, and then I'm gonna head into Fusion. As you can see, it looks like it's the original footage, but it won't change anything in the actual cut section, so we'll be fine here. So now we're gonna add a 3D keyer. You could add polygons or you could use magic mask to get rid of the sky, but I found that 3D keyer works really well for this scene specifically. So I'm gonna just drag it around the whole scene here and try to get rid of the sky. As you can see, I think that worked really well. Of course, there are some bits here that are like still needs like fixing, but so for the sake of this video, I'm gonna just move on. Now that looks really ugly because it's in front of a black screen, but if we just move this on top of all of our footage, and honestly, this is pretty much it for the tutorial when it comes to the Nuke. It just comes down to creativity and how much layers we're willing to like work on, so it can look more like 3D and like real life. But I'm gonna just fix my Nuke here. You can always slow down the Nuke, fix it, make it smaller. But for the clips I showed earlier, this would work really well for my video. And when it came to the actual light here in front of the window here, all I used was an LED light and placed it on my window in the middle of the night. I don't know if my neighbors saw, but this was like just for something funny. I just thought I'd explain to do. All I did was have my brother act really still, and then cut the video and just place the light again. You can do some cool tricks with this, make it look like it's dimming down or dimming up. And I did the same thing here. I just had the LED light, and for this scene, as you saw, there were like glass shards. All I did was get another asset from Google, or this was from Adobe, but it really doesn't matter. All I did was just add it to the screen and just sized it into the actual footage here. All I did was just rotate it a bit. Obviously it did not look perfect, but I thought it'd be a nice touch for the actual video. Of course, it looks like it's in front of the PC monitor right here. So all I did was just copy and paste my footage and then just put it on top of everything. And then I just headed into Fusion and basically layered the monitor on to be on front. So instead of using a 3D keyer, I decided to use Magic Mask, but you could also use a polygon to mask out the PC itself. So what I did here was just did this, masking out everything that was in front. Actually not that, the hand can stay. And then I just connected the two pieces. It only cut out the PC. And as you can see, the PC's in front and the glass is shattering. But if I had more time, I would have moved the curtains or like put a fan behind it so it can look like it's like blowing it away. Or find an asset that looks like it's debris and also coming into the house. But yeah, that's pretty much it here. But that's pretty much it for this tutorial. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you want me to do next, and I'll try my best to do it. This wasn't a good example, but next time I will have more time, I swear.